So I think the most exciting part of the London Summer Scheme was actually getting to do real life work. I got to go to court, I assisted with bundles, I sat in on client meetings, and I really felt like I belonged in such a short period of time. Everyone went out of their way to make me feel welcomed, and it just felt like a real community over such a short period.
My key highlight of being on the London Summer Scheme was being sat so close to the team and actually being invited to a client site training. It was great to get that exposure to clients so early on in my experience with the firm.
So during the scheme I was asked to attend the High Court and take a note of a hearing there, which was really interesting and I think testament to the responsibility that RPC gives its trainees.
My biggest tip for any person in the application season is to make sure you really research the firm you're applying to. When you're writing a statement about a law firm, if you can change the law firm's name and it still makes sense, the sentence is just not specific enough.
My top tips for a successful application to RPC are research, research and research. Research is what sets applicants apart. Really showing that you've done your research, knowing more about the firm than other applicants will really stand you in good stead. And finally, always be yourself in your application form.
So my top tip for applying to RPC is to make sure that by the time you make your application, you've got good commercial awareness, and you can start doing that from any point. Read legal journals, legal articles, business articles, and if you're at university, utilise your career service and make sure that the commercial awareness is as up to date as it can be, because you're likely to get a question during the application process that relates to that.
So I think RPC's biggest selling point and the way it interacts with clients is the fact that they're just so personable. We have this amazing, friendly culture, but that doesn't compromise the quality of work that we do. We do amazing top litigation, but we're still so friendly and clients love coming to us. They know that we're reputable, they know that we're going to give them the support that they need and go beyond their initial expectations. So I think clients really like working with us.
I think when RPC interacts with its clients, there's this brilliant balance between professionalism and personality, where at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is provide good client service. And that obviously means providing high quality work, but it also means being enjoyable to work with. And I think that's something that we are able to successfully do.
So currently sitting in the commercial technology and outsourcing team, my typical day usually looks a bit like this. I'll get into the office for around 8:30, grab a much needed coffee, go through my emails, and then I'll have a team meeting with my supervisor and the main matter that I work on. After that, I'll start getting to work on the tasks that I've been delegated. This will usually involve proofreading, cross-referencing contracts, and trying to do a bit of drafting myself.
The typical tasks I do as a trainee are legal research notes for my team, drafting correspondence to the client and to the other side, and general litigation tasks such as bundling.
So as far as socialising goes at RPC, we are definitely not lacking it. Even before we joined the firm, I think I saw RPC more than I saw some of my family members. We were constantly invited to events at the firm, to networking events, to the Christmas carol service. It's just so friendly and you feel so included. Now that I'm actually at the firm, I'm part of so many extracurricular activities. I run book club, I'm part of netball club, there's a football club, and the trainee intake, because a lot of us did the LPCs together, and inherently because we're a small intake, we're naturally really close to each other, so we all know that we can count on each other no matter what, and it's just the friendliest, best bunch ever.